Wow. Wow. I literally do not know what to say about this episode. Because I just finished watching an episode called The Slings and Arrows of Outrageous Fortune, and the episode Your Sovereignty of Reason. And they are the most bizarre episodes I have ever watched. So I'm gonna review these two quick episodes that I just watched. So, The Slings and Arrows of Outrageous Fortune, the family, Prince Liam, Ophelia, Eleanor, and her two friends, which are junkies, they go on vacation on a trip to Monaco? Yeah, Monaco. And, you know, a bunch of different things happen. While they are there, Eleanor's, I'm guessing maybe her friend or something, one of Eleanor's friends, Beck, he comes there and they start, you know, talking and everything. And, you know, becoming friends. Yeah, that's what happens there while they were in Monaco. Now, back in England, where the Queen is her husband, the King, and the chauffeur of the family is still in England. And if you remember when I reviewed the pilot episode, I said that pretty much everyone in the episode is a whore. So is the Queen. So is the Queen. The Queen is also a whore. Well, in this episode, she acts like it. She literally just has sex with the chauffeur. I don't know. It's kind of weird for a queen to be doing that, but hey, at least we know at least we know that where her daughter got it from her own mom, because her mom was one too. And you know, the King, he's like very upset about that. He's like, darn it, man, you know, he's not happy about that. And also in the family trip, Ophelia, she flashes the city, and she doesn't think anybody is watching. She's wearing a bikini top, takes it off, and she's like, yeah, you know, but nobody is there, so she thinks. So once that happens, they head back to London, and then this ties into the next episode. Her picture of flashing everybody is on the newspaper. Everyone in England knows about it, including her father. Great, her father knows. That's perfect. And since that everybody knows about it, there are like paparazzis trying to snap pictures of her, even though she has her clothes on, with the like saying, hey, look over here, Ophelia, hey, 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 you know. And so her father is disappointed in her. Her father is. Then the Queen, her mother comes. The Queen's mom comes, and she is like irritating the crap out of the Queen. Her mother is. And then the father, or the King, I should probably say, he divorces his wife, which is the Queen, and he threatens to kill the guy that she slept with. So the King is disappointed, and Prince Liam and Princess Eleanor, they go over to the King. The King says he's disappointed in Princess Eleanor because she smokes, she's a whore, you know, so he's disappointed in her. And then Prince Liam says, you know, you're not being a good father, and I'm not being a good son. So he says, oh, okay. And he says, I want you to meet me outside at 9 o'clock or something like that, when it was dark out. So then Prince Liam goes to see Ophelia, starts kissing her and everything, and he totally forgets that he has to meet with his father. So the father is leaving home, is walking back to the castle, and Prince Liam is just like, okay, I gotta go see my father, because then he just remembered. And Princess Eleanor, this is another thing that I should bring up. The Queen goes to Princess Eleanor, her daughter, and asks, what are you holding? You gotta be kidding me. The Queen of England asks her own daughter for drugs? That is mind blown. And Princess Eleanor says, you know, I disappointed my father, so I'm not, you know, doing them anymore. The Queen's like, oh, alright. Then later on, Princess Eleanor is vandalizing her room, but I guess it's okay because it's her room. She's getting spray painting all the pictures, spray painting her wall, you know, everything. But it's okay, I guess, because it's her room. But, you know, being a future princess of England, I don't know, I guess that's not really a good thing. So when she's done spray painting, she grabs like a little ecstasy pill, I guess, and puts it on her mother's, gives it to her mother. Well, puts it on her mother's end table, because her mother is not in her room. And the king is walking back to the castle. And he dies. And that was the end of those 2 episodes. Now, what I thought about these 2 episodes was... Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I usually don't review TV episodes that are like this. Like, I don't review them when they're in the middle of an episode. But the reason that I did it to this episode, per se, was because this episode blew my mind. That's the whole reason I did this review. So, was it good? Yeah, I'll let me see. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm gonna give it a C. Fans of the Royals would probably give it a B. I don't know. I mean, maybe it deserves a B. I'm not sure. I'll think of it. Either a C or a B. I don't know what to give this episode, to be honest. So, the thing is, one thing that is mind blown from this episode is that everyone in this, every character in this episode is going through some type of, what's the word? Is going through some type of misfortune event. One of them are. Well, no, not one. What am I saying? All of them are. Every single character in this episode is going through some type of misfortune event. And, I don't know. I mean, you know, the king died. And the next episode that is going to air on Sunday is called The Great Man Down. Wow. That's going to be a pretty interesting episode, to be honest. Very interesting episode. But, wow. King's down. Who's going to take over? Probably his brother. Probably the one that the queen was sleeping with. We will never know until May 3rd, because that's when that episode is airing. Anyway, guys, leave a comment down below what you thought of this episode if you've seen it. And if you haven't seen it, let me know if you are interested in seeing it. Also, down below in the comments, if you have a request for a movie or a TV review, also leave that down below. And I will see you next time. And also, as usual, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.